Hey everyone, Dr. Alex Ritza here, downtown Toronto chiropractor, and this is episode 6 of Lunch and Learns, and we are rocking on the new iPad, so the video quality is top notch. So today what we're going to be talking about is how do you know if you're healthy, and maybe there's no such thing as healthy. So a lot of people will come into the office, or friends and family, and you probably even have like that uncle that smokes a pack a day and drinks, and he goes, I'm healthy. But it makes you wonder, how do you actually know if you're healthy? So we're going to talk about this a little bit today. And as an example, we're going to use this lovely lemon. So let's say that you wanted to tell how tasty or how good this lemon was, right? The first thing you could do is you could look at it. You could observe it, you see how it looks, and you could take a guess based on how it looks to try and figure out if it's healthy or not. But whether it's a lemon or an apple, how many times have we all looked at that piece of fruit and taken the first bite and go, oh, that was disgusting. Like nothing worse than a mushy apple. So just like our health, looking at somebody or looking at something is not a great way of determining if it is healthy or if it's good. So another thing is, somebody might tell you, I feel good or I feel healthy, and I don't think really a lemon is that much better at telling us how healthy we feel than a human being is. And what I mean by that is, like, my father is the perfect example of this, unfortunately. Has a heart attack at 55. He woke up that morning probably telling me he looked good, he felt good, and then he almost drops dead of a heart attack. So I really don't think the lemon or the human brain is that good at actually telling us how healthy we are. And that's because we can't feel everything that's happening inside of our body. So in terms of health, how we look and how we feel doesn't tell us how healthy we are inside. And so we're not going to go in and cut ourselves, well, I guess you could, but you're not going to go into the grocery store and cut the lemon in half, because then you're definitely buying it. And same with the human being. We're not going to cut ourselves open to take a peek at how healthy we are. So what do we have to do? We do some tests. So the tests are going to tell us how healthy we are. And it's not like you take someone's blood or you do an x-ray or an MRI or some functional testing and a big green healthy button comes up or a red unhealthy button comes up. It's going to give you some data. And based on the data, we can see if you tend towards being healthier or not healthier. So if we really want to know how healthy we are, you really have to get tested. And looking and feeling, it's not really enough to figure out where we are. So a big thing in our practice, and one thing that I hope that everyone else here is receiving, is we do really specific tests to figure out how somebody's health is. And we really focus on core issues in the spine, the nervous system, and structure. So we do a functional neurostructural examination, and based on that we have key figures that can tell us how healthy you are. Now, I think there's some other tests that are really useful to figure out where your health is, and of course, you want to get data on your blood levels and looking at your fats and your proteins and your enzymes. But when it comes to our physical health, I think a structural and neurofunctional exam is really, really important. So what we're going to do over the next couple of talks and lunch and learns the next couple weeks is talk about some of the different tests. Next week we're going to talk about x-rays and MRIs and ultrasounds and all these different things, and what they actually do and how they look inside our lemon and what kind of data they tell us about it. And based on that, you'll have a better understanding when you get tested next by your doctor, or when you have a problem and you think you need said test. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, and I'm hoping that this will give you a better idea. So just remember, health is not a yes or a no. It's not a right or a wrong. It always exists on a continuum. And to know how healthy you are, you have to know what your test results show. So I hope that was really helpful. It was a bit more of a paradigm shift episode than actually giving some stretchers or some exercises. But I think understanding that core principle first is going to be really, really important for going on to the next couple of weeks, where we talk about medical and structural and neurofunctional test results, all in the effort to make you guys healthier and happier and enjoy life a little bit more. That was episode 6 of Lunch and Learns with Dr. Alex, and I hope everyone has an amazing week. And when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.